Cloud hosting. So cloud hosting is mainly used for storage purpose. So content delivery networks is nothing but you have to deliver the networks all over the globally. So wiki is nothing but Wikipedia. So the sites will enable the user to edit their contents. That is what a wiki. Effective use of visuals. You have to use a visuals than a text format. Hello everyone, welcome to the session 1 of Unit 2 in Web Content Management System. This is Asha, the Faculty of Computer Science at Vidhyaashram First Grade Degree College, the Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. So let's start with the today's session. So in the previous session, you already know what are all the Unit 1 contents. So this is Unit 2 contents. Let's see. So in the today's session, we can cover about what exactly the web hosting and also types of the web hosting and how to create a content using a wiki sites and also presentation software and also screencasting tools and techniques and also multilingual content management system. So let's begin with the one topic today. So here you can see web hosting. The name itself says we have to host. What we have to host? The website contents. So consider one example, Instagram. We have to post every day whatever the images we have shared in the website called the Instagram. That is also one of the web hosting, right? So let's start with the definition first. Web hosting refers to the service provide the storage space and also what access the website for the web application contents on the internet. Or else you can write this definition also. This is also right. Web hosting is an online service that enables you to publish your website or web application or your content on the internet. When you sign up the web hosting service, you basically rent some of the space. So for example, consider Google. So Google Drive will give the free space up to 10 GB or 15 GB. After 15 GB, you have to buy some of the space for your storing of the files and also some of the documents, right? But before that, you have to, they already give the free space up to 15 GB, but not more than that, right? If you want the more than that space, you have to buy that package. So likewise, consider one Instagram, that is also, they provide one hosting like a post or reels and also some of the contents on the Instagram content, right? Or Instagram. First, you have to create the account, then only you can post anything, right? Likewise, web hosting do. So let's see what are all the types we can see. So here you can see the website hosting or web hosting contains some of the hosting type. The first one, shared hosting. Shared, the name itself says we have to share the website. So here you can see in shared hosting, multiple websites are same and also server, it resources like a CPU, RAM and also some of the storage space can be utilized by some other website. So and also it is offered like some moderate and also minimal traffic. When the minimal traffic are there or minimal users, they can use the shared hosting. So for example, consider one Flipkart. So in the Flipkart itself, there is a Shopsy app also, right? So likewise, it will share. So through the Flipkart also and also Shopsy. Likewise, they share both the same memory and also storage space. And also come to the second one, virtual private server, or you can also call VPS. So when you want the high congestion or high traffic, so for example, consider one Black Sunday sale or else a 50% sale or Diwali sale like that. So when that comes, the users can access the website very quickly or very accurately, right? So in that case, the website have a congestion or traffic. In that case, you can go through the high level of space and also you can buy some of the space, storage space. With this website hosting or type, your website also shares a physical server with the other sites also, but the website creates a virtual partition. So virtual partition is nothing but for every website it creates a VPS separately. So that is what a virtual partition for each user. So for example, consider UOM website. So when the result declared of the student, everyone access the UOM website, right? So in that case, so every user access, in that case, they face some traffic congestion or sometime it will give a 404 error. This is you already face 404 error or else a file or else a server busy. So in that case, they create a VPS for every user. Whoever access that website, they can easily access the UVM website for seeing their result, right? So in that case, they create a VPS partition or separate partition server for each of the user. So in that case, there is no traffic and every user can access the any website. That is what VPS says for medium sized and also especially like a e-commerce means Amazon, Flipkart and also Shopsy. So in this case, you can use the VPS server. And comes to the third one, cloud hosting. So cloud hosting is mainly used for storage purpose, or if you want a storage purpose, you can use a cloud hosting. Means cloud hosting utilizes a network internet connection and also physical servers to host a website using the cloud platform. You have to buy some of the packages to store in a cloud. So for example, Google Drive is also one of the cloud, right? So if you want the more space, you can buy a cloud, and also it offers scalability and flexibility and allow you to scale up, or you have to buy some of the package so to scale up or down based on your demand. And also the fourth one, WordPress hosting. So mainly for the dedicated resources, this type of CMS, content management system, web hosting service provides a WordPress hosting or optimized server environment to help your site load faster and minimize the potential issues like a website crashing. So in that case, you can use what? A WordPress hosting. These are all some of the, or you can see free hosting. These are some of the types. So you can give these are the main types. Here you can see one clear pictorial representation of the web hosting, how the individual hosting will give. So here you can see shared hosting. In shared hosting, I have already told only one server is there, but multiple websites are accessed, including only one server is accessed by all the sites. This is one of the site, this is your site, this is another site, but only one server is there. And come to the dedicated, only one server, so only your site can access, none of other sites can't access this server. And come to the VPS, there are multiple server here, but only for your site. So for example, each of the user has to use the Flipkart in the sale, like a blockbuster sale or 50% sale or Diwali sale. In that case, for the each of the user, they have to share the multiple server for only one website. This is how you can categorize the multiple web hosting. And also next we can see multimedia. So multimedia, the name itself says, media is nothing but a communication, means it can be text or audio, video, but multimedia is nothing but multiple content, means audio content, video content, text content. So let's see the definition first. Multimedia refers to the integration of different forms of the media to convey the content to the multiple users. Like it can be what text, images, audios, videos, like that. And also for web hosting, some of the steps we have to follow before going to post anything, right? For example, consider Instagram itself. So if you want to post anything on the Instagram, first you need to have an Instagram account, right? So after creating your Instagram account, you have to follow some of the rules. So by clicking the right mark, right? So once you got your account creation, then only you can post anything on your a profile, right? So likewise, for web hosting also, you have to follow some of the certain steps. First step is choose the hosting plan. So for example, for recharge purpose, we have to plan or prepaid or postpaid. We have to get a plan like a 777 or 499. These are some of the plans, right? For a recharge, for mobile recharge. For like that, we have to choose a hosting plan. We have to host content on the website, but we have to plan what type of plan or what type of storage space, like a bandwidth, or else a plan, and also some of the storage space. These are some of the choose a plan according to your need, according to your website, what type of website you creating. So according to that, you need to buy a plan. And come to the second one, choose a domain name. For your domain name is nothing but, for example, for Flipkart, when I Google Flipkart dot. When I give a flipkart.com, the official website will come, right? So for Amazon also, amazon.com. So these are some of the unique name or the domain name which we have to search when I want that website, exact website. So we have to search using the domain names. Then only the website will be loaded, right? So likewise, choose a domain name and select the web hosting provider. So for example, web hosting provider like a AWS and Google Cloud. These are some of the web hosting cloud platform, right? So we have to choose according to your needs. And next, register the domain. So for example, if you create a cloth factory, this is you have to register with the government certificate. Then only that website is secured or not. So, and the last is set up a DNS, domain name system, and also database setup. Database setup is nothing but, so after every user visit the website called Flipkart, right? Every user, each and every user visit the flipkart.com website. But the storage means database. Every user information is stored in the database for the manipulation or analysis purpose, which user likes which product or not. For that purpose, you have to database setup. So next we can see multimedia content. For web hosting and also managing multimedia content, for both of the web hosting and also multimedia managing, what are all the steps we have to follow? First, choose a hosting plan with the adequate resources. We have to buy a bandwidth and also storage space like a 330 GB. These are all some of the storage or the plans we have to buy. For example, if a website contains a user like a 30K, so you have to buy like a 300 GB storage space because every user visit their website, right? So for that, choose a hosting plan with some adequate resources. And also optimize multimedia files. Before putting the content into the website, you have to optimize some of the content, say like images and also videos. So you can't put the raw images or raw videos, audios files into the web hosting, right? So you have to optimize, or you have to edit the images, or you have to tagging the images, what type of images this is. So and also third one, utilize the content delivery networks. So content delivery networks is nothing but you have to deliver the networks all over the globally, means globally you have to post or advertise your content. So that is what using the CDN networks. And also use a WCMS with a multimedia support. So if that website or a web hosting, whoever provide a web hosting, so that website is included for a audio or video file. If any website is not support for audio, we can't go through that website. If any of the website is not supported the video files, we can't afford that website, right? So likewise, you have to use a CMS with a multimedia supporting. And also organize multimedia in the CMS. You have to organize. For example, when you click on the amazon.com, so Amazon has shows whatever the offers you have. First in the home screen, they provide the whatever the offers we have for the current festival, right? And after that they have a mobile and cloth and also some of the electronic gadgets. Likewise, they organize the home screen like that. So likewise, they have to organize the multimedia in a correct way or the attracting way to the customer. And also enable browsing caching. So enable browsing caching is nothing but, so for example, consider one of the Flipkart itself. In the Flipkart, you see one of the dress or any dress material, but you have to save that dress material for the future purpose. So in that case, that website has to enable the download or save that file or save that images to the user locally or locally account. In that case, every user has visited their website, then the website will be scaled up or efficiently works. That is what enable browsing caching. We have to attract the users. And also regularly audit and optimize. So from the user feedback, we have to regularly check up whether the user liking the product or liking the website or not. So that is what audit and also optimize. And come to the backup. So every website has their own backup. For example, in phone itself, in the cell phone itself, we have backup option, right? For example, sometime phone will be crashed or sometime phone will be restored. In that case, we have backup account. We can get back our photos or videos. We can get back to the backup account, right? For that case, we need a backup multimedia account. And also responsive design. So the website design will be attractive to the user. Then only the user can visit the website more. And also lastly, scalability. So scale up the website storage. For the future purpose, we have to, as the users grown fast or as per the users, they have visited the sites multiply, we have to organize we have to scale up the storage space. Then only the website will be growing. That is what these are all the steps for web hosting and also managing multimedia. So next we can see creating a wiki sites. So wiki sites is nothing but, so for example, you already seen the Wikipedia, right? So Wikipedia, creating and maintaining a wiki sites. So wiki is nothing but Wikipedia. So the sites will enable the user to edit their contents. That is what a wiki. So here you can see a wiki, a collaborative website that allows user to create and edit and organize their content. And also collectively, like Wikipedia is one of the well-known example, you already see Wikipedia. So for creating a Wikipedia site, we have to follow some of the steps. So how to creating a wiki site. The first one, choose a platform. So choose a platform means whether the Wikipedia is support or not. For that we have to check, we have to choose. So select a wiki platform or software. So some popular options including like a MediaWiki, DokuWiki and also Confluence and also TikiWiki. These are all some of the website where user can edit their content and also post on the website. That is what you have to choose. And domain and also hosting, and how to host the, after the edit of content, how to host on the Wikipedia website and also how to give your unique domain name. Like for example, create website, or you can give anything like a unique name. So for your purpose, or give your name itself, that is also unique, right? So that's what acquire a domain name and also what hosting service for your wiki sites, and you will need a web service to host the wiki software. And also next we can see third one, install wiki software. So if you have a wiki software in itself, so no need to buy or no need to download. So if you doesn't have the wiki website, so you can download, install the chosen wiki software, as I already told, DokuWiki, TikiWiki. So these are some of the website or Wikipedia, right? So you can platform, there are many platform offering freely, you no need to buy or you no need to pay, right? So you can install that website in your locally system. The last one, configure setting. So for example, configure setting is nothing but in WhatsApp you can choose some of the setting, or you can block the users, or you can create the user. Like that you can organize the wiki settings such as access control and user permission, whoever can't offer the following, and also look and feel the site, and also set up user roles and also permission as needed. These are some of the wiki sites creation. For maintaining, that is for creation, this is for maintaining, how to maintain the wiki sites. So let's see the steps. Content creation. So after edit that content, you have to create your own content, or it can be anything, audio, video, text file or anything. So start by creating and core content for your wiki and also organize logically with a clear structure of categories. If your user contains or user likes only the traveling vlogs, you have to post that only in your website. So and also user contribution. Encourage user to contribute by allowing them to create and edit content. So for example, in Instagram itself, they post the videos or audios publicly, right? Not privately, but you have to download. There is an option called download. So likewise you have to. And also version control. Most wiki platform offer a version control and allowing you to track a change and revision made by users. This help in case of need to revert a previous version. These are all you have to for maintaining a wiki site. And also the fourth one, content moderation. Implement a content moderation if necessary to prevent inappropriate edits, and also regular updates. So keep your content very regular update for the user needs. And also backup and recovery. So you have one backup account, then only you can recover the whatever the contents you post previously. So regular backup of your wiki site to prevent a data loss. And also for analytics, user analytics tool to track a user behavior, how the user will edit the content, or how user will like the content or not. So that is what a user analysis or analytics. So next we can see the presentation software. So presentation is nothing but we have to create a presentation using the presentation tools. We can create some of the contents for the user attraction in many of the IT industries, or in like education sector, or student seminar, like project presentation. In these cases we have seen a presentation, right? Like what Windows PPT. So here you can see the definition. A presentation software is a computer program that allow user to create a visual content, mainly for the visual, means the user has to like the content. And also information, we have to convey the information also, some messages also. So that is what a presentation. The popular presentation we already seen in Microsoft presentation, and also what Google Slides, and also what Apple Keynote, and also Canva. So recently in some after 2020, the Canva will be updated very easily, means we can create and we can post the contents using the Canva, and using the Canva itself we can have some career opportunity also. So let's see what are all the contents under the presentation software. First we have presentation software part 1. So in the part 1 we see some basic versions of the what are all the contents in the basic version of the presentation. So in the first part of presentation software, you would like to typically cover the basics of creating and also delivering effective presentation contents. And also first one, introduction to presentation software. A popular presentation software like a Microsoft PowerPoint and also Google Slides, and also understand the user interface. The basic version of the software will give some of the user interactive content. And also the second one, slide design and layout. So best practice for the slide design. It includes a slide, basic versions of the slide. So we can write the contents as per our needs. And also effective use of the text like images and also multimedia elements. And also next we can see content organization, structuring a presentation with a clear introduction. What are all the types we have to include that presentation, and also using the slide section and some of the transition also. And also adding multimedia like incorporate images, audios, videos, files, text files, graphics, and ensuring multimedia elements enhance the message without like a texting format. We can communicate with the picture itself. And also delivering techniques, tips for the effective contents delivery, including speaking confidently and managing time, and also engage the audience and practice and rehearsal the strategy types in the basic version of the presentation. In the presentation software part 2, we can see some advanced topics or advanced editing types we can see. So let's see the definition. The second part of the presentation module can delve into more advanced feature, interactivity and strategies for creating a memorable content types. And we can see in advanced feature, exploring the advanced feature like a chosen software. So we can have a slides like advanced slides, and also mastering feature like animations, especially in advanced the software, presentation software part 2, we can see the animation for each of the text or headings. And also transition and slide master for polished presentation. And the second one, interactivity and engagement, creating interactive elements such as the hyperlinks and also button and also quizzes and also polls. These are all provided in the advanced software, that is software presentation 2, and encouraging the audience participation through the polls and also question and answer Q&A sessions. These are all present in the software, means presentation software part 2. And also collaboration and sharing, collaborative feature within the presentation software for mainly for the collaboration, means for the team projects. And also sharing and distributing the presentation software online and considering the privacy and sharing the settings. And also accessibility consideration, design presentation with accessibility in mind. And also example you can see screen reader compatibility and text description for the images, ensuring inclusively for all audience members. And also integration with the other tools. Integration with other tools is nothing but integration presentation with their tools and platform like a embedded, and also exporting and importing the presentation through the globally. These are some of the steps available in the presentation software part 2. So here you can see the AHA slides. From the creating of the ahaslides.com, we can see the advanced software. Here you can see we can create a word cloud, and also documents we have to embedded, and also what a poll, and also like a pictures. And also here you can see for the reaction in WhatsApp also, if we give a message reply, so we can give a thumbs up or smiley, like that emojis we can give. So including in the advanced part 2, we can see the what a reaction also. These are all advanced techniques or advanced what are tools we can see in the presentation software part 2. And next we can see screencasting. Screencasting is nothing but how we can record the screen, means desktop screen or the mobile screen. So we have option like a recording, right? So including that mobile cell recording, we have a desktop recording also. So here you can see a screencasting is also known as screen mirroring or screencast or recording, refers to the process of recording or broadcasting the content displayed through the, if any one person is in India, so they can see the screen of their friends when they are in abroad also, right? So we can deliver the contents like education, especially education, or Zoom meeting. So like that they can deliver the contents. And also we can see some of the tools. What are all the tools we can see for screencasting? Like a Loom, Screencast, O-Matic and Snagit. And also what a ScreenFlow, Free Screen Record. These are all some of the tools for screencasting and also for techniques. So let's see the Camtasia. This is one of the screencasting tool providing by the CMS. So this is a powerful screencasting and for the video editing tool. And also for highlights of this feature, allows easy screen recording and webcam recording, and also editing the capture footage. So you can edit the captured videos or footage. And next we can see Snagit. So Snagit is one of the more lightly weightly than Camtasia, and Snagit is excellent for the quick screen captures. And it offers a features like a image capture, video capture, and for annotating. For the video annotating you can also see. And also next we can see OBS Studio, Open Broadcast Software. So it is one of the open sourceware for a live streaming. So live streaming and also screencasting for highlights, suitable for more advanced user, and providing a customized tools for the editing. And also a Loom. It is a simple and user friendly, and it allows for a quicker recording for the mainly for the videos and also various platform like audios and videos and images. So these are some of the screencasting tools. Let's see the some of the last one is ScreenFlow. Primarily for Mac users, ScreenFlow robust and also offers feature like a video editing and for animation, and also for what multi-channels audio recording. So here you can see one clear picture. So here you can see when the recording option is enabled in mobile, so it will show like a red button, right? So it will looks like a red button. It is a recording, screen is recording. In a desktop it will show like a rib. So rib buttons, it will show like this. So here you can see these are all some of the buttons. Here you can see you can share your desktop information to someone in other countries also. So this is mainly in like a Zoom meeting or online meeting or in IT sector, mainly used in IT sector or like a educational. So like that. And also here you can see some of the techniques. So the first one, planning your screencast. You have to outline the content and flow of your screencast before recording. So before recording you have to set up. So what are all the contents you have to display to the some other person in other countries, and also consider the target audience and what you want them to learn from your screencast. For example, you have to show the how to run the software. So That is also one of the most informative content, right? So like that you have to so gain the knowledge from the your screencast. And next, clear and concise the narration. Speak clearly and moderate space. You have to clear. So what are all the contents you have to deliver from the screencasting? You have to precise whatever the contents you have to explain through the screencasting. Then only the target audience will be understand. If not, they'll get a confusion. And effective use of visuals. You have to use a visuals than a text format. They can understand very clearly through the visual section. That is what highlight important areas in a screencasting, and also zoom in or focus specific elements and guide attention. This is what a effective use of visuals. And also engaging introduction and summaries. Begin with a brief introduction, means small precise introduction, and screencast will be covered. Summarize key points at the end of the screencasting. They will get what are all the contents we explain through the screencasting. And editing for clarity, trim unnecessary parts and also ensure for the smooth user experience. Then only the user can understand very clearly. So if you only trim the some unnecessary parts of the software. And you can add some transition and captions if the user doesn't understand your language very clearly while explaining through the screencast. You can add subtitles also or captions. And also feedback and improvement. Encourage viewers, provides feedback. So then the user can understand or not, they allow them to give a feedback on your content. So for example, in online platform, if anyone register whatever the ML projects, they can give a feedback. So in the message section is enabled, right? So they can use a feedback is improve the quality of the screencast, right? So that is what a user feedback or feedback and improvement. So next we can see multilingual content development. So multilingual, the name itself says it can have a content in a different languages. Means the multi-language content should be delivered to the user needs. So for example, consider if any person creating a YouTube channel, if he only deliver the contents through only one language or his mother tongue language, the all other users on globally, they can't understand except their mother tongue language users, right? So if their user, if the YouTube person, he can deliver or he can use the subtitles, all over the world user can understand what exactly he deliver the contents through the YouTube channel, right? So that is what a multilingual content development. So multilingual content development refers to the process of creating and managing the digital content that is available and accessible in multiple languages. And also this encompasses various aspects and including text and images and also multimedia and also interactive elements. In the context of web development content management, CMS, multilingual content development, involves a planning, creating the content across the globally. So here you can see one pictorial, means who are country unique names. So for example, for Canada, they can use a unique name. If this is comes, so they can understand this is comes for the Canada only. If the unique number like this will belongs to Arabic. These are all some of the unique number assigned to their countries or their mother tongue or their native language. For this number, it includes the Devangiri, and also for this Bengali. This is a Gurumukhi, and also Gujarati, Oriya, Tamil, and also Telugu, Kannada, and also lastly Malayalam. These are some of the unique numbers. So for example, for vehicle also, KA09 belongs to MYSURU, KA09 belongs to Chamarajanagar. Like this, they can identify the languages using the unique numbers. And also next we can see for developing a multilingual content, we have to follow certain rules. That is what WCMS selection. So we have to choose the appropriate multilingual feature website. If the website is supporting multiple languages or not, we have to choose accordingly. And also content structure, we have to plan a clear content, whether the target audience are understand or not. We have to first analyze before put a content into the website. That is what a content structure. And language configuration is nothing but configure the WCMS to support the language intended to use. This includes setting the default or language, enable the language packs, and configure the language specific settings. These are some of the steps to involve a multilingual content. And next we can see translation tools. So they have to, for example, if in the YouTube videos you already see CC. If you enable the subtitles, you can understand if the subtitles like Hindi, English, Urdu, so like that. So if they do not provide the subtitles, we can't understand that video, right? That is what are translation tools. Utilize a built-in or third-party translation tools integrated with the WCMS. These tools can translate the content effectively and the video can reach all over the world and user can access morely. And multilingual URL structure, implement the clear and SEO. So if a multilingual structure we have to understand, it have a correct URL, then only the user can access. And also language switching, provide a intuitive language switching mechanism for user. This may involve a language flags and also user can access the any video. For example, consider movies. So in a before 1950, so user means in before 1950, every hero or director making only videos on native language, right? If a hero comes in a Hindi, they can create only Hindi movies. If a hero comes in a Kannada language, they can create only Kannada. So not other. But in the present generation, so every movie has a every language, right? So they can create a every language. One movie, they can have multiple languages. Then the user can access or user can see the movies morely. So the user can attract. So from the users, we can create a multilingual contents very effectively and friendly manner. And also localization of the content. Go beyond translation by localizing content to the suit concerns, and also this include adapting images, dates, and also analytics and metrics. So we have to analyze whether the user is liking or not. We have to predict the, or we can ask the user feedback. That is what user analytics or use the analytics tool to track the performance of the multilingual contents and analyze the user engagement, whether the user is liking the content or not. We have to analyze through the comment section or through the viewers also. User is liking this movie or liking this language or not, we can analyze. So that is what analytics and metrics. These all comes under the what? Multilingual content development steps. Thank you.